Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Unparalleled Universe for another action figure review, and today we'll be looking at the Disney Store exclusive Marvel Select Groot figure from Diamond Select. And here's a quick look at him in the packaging. You're able to see the figure. On the front there it says Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot, all that good stuff. On the side you get some Guardians artwork, and at the bottom you've got the Disney Store logo. And then on the back you get a look at the other figures that come out alongside Groot. You got the other Guardians there, and then you get a good look at the Groot figure itself. And then on the side you get some pretty cool looking Groot artwork. And this artwork looks more comic based. The artwork in the front looks like it's from the animated series or something, but both of them look good. I really like the way this looks on the side of the packaging here. And yeah, it's a standard Marvel Select packaging. I'm a fan of it. It's not collector friendly or anything, so once you open it up, the figure's out of the package and that's it. But it looks very good if you want to keep your figures in there. And for his articulation, his head is able to move side to side. And then you could get it to tilt a pretty good amount. So it tilts back and forth like that. You could get it to rotate around. And it only goes forward about that much. But he looks up a pretty nice amount. It goes about that high. And then he has a torso joint. And you're able to twist and rotate around. You're able to get him to tilt a pretty good amount, side to side. But it doesn't have much crunch to it. That's about it there. It's a little bit of crunch, but not much. And then it tilts back about this much. So the back is pretty good, but the crunch isn't very good. And then he has ball jointed shoulders, so his arms can go all the way around. They can come out to the side, but they're really loose, so they want to fall right away. But he's got upper bicep swivel. He's got single jointed elbows. He has a swivel here at the wrist. And then a hinge at the wrist. And then for his legs, they're able to come out to the front about that much. And then they come to the side about that much. Then you've got the upper thigh swivel. You've got the double jointed knees. And there's no swivel at the lower leg. But you do have ankles that rock back and forth. And then his foot is able to tilt forward that much. Then it tilts up a really good amount. So that's it for the articulation. It's pretty standard Marvel Select articulation, so I'm pretty happy with it. And then for his accessories, he comes with this really cool looking stand. I really like how it has like the roots running through it and stuff like that. I think that looks really cool. It's sculpted really nice. You've got some kind of metal down here at the bottom. Not really sure what it's supposed to be. Maybe it'll make more sense once I get all the pieces and the stands are connected. And the way they connect together is with this little white clip. Looks like you stick it right into here. Fits in there somehow. You just stick it like right in there, and then you're able to connect the bases. So I look forward to picking up the other Guardians so I can make this base. I really like that build a base kind of idea. But yeah, this looks really cool. It has a lot of nice sculpting in here. I really like the way these roots look coming out of the ground. That's very cool. And for some size comparisons, here he is next to Marvel Legends Man-Thing and Marvel Legends Pizza Spider-Man. And then here he is next to Marvel Legends Movie Star-Lord and Marvel Legends Comic Book Star-Lord. And then here he is next to Marvel Select Spectacular Spider-Man and Marvel Select Black Panther. And here he is alongside Marvel Legends Nova and Marvel Legends Vance Astro. And then here he is with Figure Arts Raphael and NECA Dawn of Planet of the Apes Caesar. And then here he is with Marvel Legends Rocket Raccoon, comic book version and movie version, and Marvel Legends movie version of Groot. And just in case anyone's curious, here's a look at Rocket Raccoon on Groot's shoulder. And I really like the way that looks. I haven't picked up the Marvel Select Rocket Raccoon and Gamora set yet, and I really hope that Rocket Raccoon looks as good as this Rocket Raccoon does on Groot, because I really like the way it looks. It like scales perfectly in my opinion. And here's a closer look at Groot's head sculpt. And I know some people were kind of hating on his facial expression, but I think it came out cool. I really like it. I mean, sometimes it kind of looks like a smile, but at other angles it doesn't really. So yeah, I think it looks very cool. And I like the way they did the eyes. It has like a glossy look to them. And you've got really nice sculpted details all the way through. Everywhere on his head. Up there on the top, you got some nice sculpted branches and stuff. And yeah, he looks very cool. I really like the head sculpt on Groot. And here's a closer look at the detail on his body. And the sculpt is really nice on his body too. Like, it just looks like roots all over him, so I think that's pretty cool. And just all the way through, it's sculpted everywhere. It looks really, really good. I really like the way the feet look. They really look like tree trunks. That's pretty dope. But yeah, the sculpt is really nice on this guy. All the joints are pretty well hidden. None of the joints stand out as ugly to me. And yeah, he just overall looks really cool. I'm not a huge fan of this hand though. It kind of looks like a gripping hand or something. I just kind of wish they went with the more open dramatic hand or a fist. But it's not really a big deal. Just yeah, it just kind of looks funny because you don't think that he's going to be gripping anything. The paint is pretty nice. He's just brown. There isn't too much detail or anything like that on him. And yeah, his shoulder joints are really loose. That kind of sucks. But you could just twist it and then it won't fall. But otherwise it's going to fall. As you can see here, you get in that one spot and it just falls. But it's not a huge deal. But yeah, the paint, it would have benefited from some kind of shading. Maybe some brown or some green shading. But overall, it looks really good. So overall, I'm really happy with this figure. I think that Marvel Select did a really good job all the way around. I really like the sculpt. The couple things that I'm unhappy about is I really don't like that gripping hand. I think they should have gone with another dramatic hand or a fist. And it's really strange how loose his shoulder joints are. That's pretty strange for Marvel Select. But yeah, that thing flops all over the place. But other than that, I have no real big complaints with this guy. I'm really happy with them. And I'm very excited to get the rest of the Marvel Select Guardian figures. And I think it's real cool that they put out like a whole team all at once, and it's a team that goes together. I'm not too sure on the modern Guardian stuff, but I think that's like one of the teams from one of the Brian Michael Bendis runs, and I'm pretty sure that that's how the uniforms looked in the comic, and they all went together. Like Marvel Legends has put out a bunch of different Guardians, but it seems like they haven't put out the team all like in the uniforms that they wore in the comics at the time. Like they got a bunch of different Guardians. Like they got the 2008 Star-Lord, then they got like the modern Drax, then they got a random Gamora. They don't have anything that all goes together, so it's cool that Marvel Select put out something that all goes together. But yeah, I'm looking forward to picking up the rest of the set. I'm very happy with Groot, and yeah, I think they're all going to look really cool together. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. And that's it. Thank you very much. Peace.